and on the outside is his teammate Chandler Smith, and we are racing at IRP.
These drivers and spotters will all take note of that. John Hunter got the lead from the bottom. He drives off, and look behind him. Christian Eck is unable to move up. Chandler Smith grabs that spot. He just took a checkered flag in the ARC race, Phil. Here he is racing in second spot, trying to make it 2 in a row tonight.
And every one of these drivers and crew chiefs watch that ARCA race. A couple of them were in it, like Chandler Smith, but everyone knows exactly how that ARCA race went, so they've made notes.
400 laps, nothing for a young guy like Chandler Smith in one night, is it?
No, he's just 20 years old. He's got his sleeves rolled up now. He's warmed up and ready to roll. There's the guy I talked about in the pre-race, Grant Enfinger. Nice move off turn 4, grabs that spot away from Eckes as Eckes slides a little bit early.
But Hocevar right down on the bottom, Vince, in that 42 truck, trying to ease up in front of the 51 of Corey Heim. No room right now.
Get the playoff drivers highlighted in yellow. Heim, the only one that's not in the playoff mix, right there in the middle of them all. Zane Smith and Matt Crafton a little further back in the field. Hocevar trying to steal that position from Eckes, and that battling with it.
Strong move by Hocevar. He was all the way down below the yellow line. I love this angle. You can see the different drivers diving off the road, almost off turn 2. And that's what you'll see all night. And by the way, guys, they're going to play friendly early in the going. But when it comes to push and shove down near the end of this race, people are going to just take spots away.
Heim around Eckes. What do you see from Eckes? He's continuing to slip back.
Caution.
And the caution is out. First caution of the night on lap 10, and the 33 of Josh Reaume, the 12 of Spencer Boyd. Both with significant damage.
The dude, Derm dude, that darn truck is messed up.
Front and back for Spencer Boyd.
That has a look of 2 guys racing for a position and someone wasn't clear. We'll see if that's the case.
They were both just outside the 30th spot, around 34th and 35th.
How'd you like my circle there, Phil?
Yep, top of the screen. Looked like Josh Reaume got by Spencer. Not sure if Spencer made contact then or not, but obviously we saw Josh Reaume get turned around.
It looked like maybe, big fire. Looked like maybe got loose. Did the 33 underneath, possibly Spencer, and that truck's up in flames.
AMR safety team right there on the spot.
That just hurts my heart, man. They've waited all day long to race at this beautiful short track, and then that quickly, you can see how dejected Spencer Boyd is.
You know, Mike, that's a great point. You know, we talk so much about the 10 playoff drivers, those competing for a championship, but those other 26, they've got goals too, and they've got things they're trying to get accomplished, not just in this race, but in the final 7 of the season.
Yeah, and this kid, he worked so hard, Vince, to have these opportunities, and this early in the race to have it taken away. You know, he has the sponsors on the truck. It's just a tough night.
He almost sent it into the 42 truck.
He sent it for sure, and he got that spot away. Oh, what are they going to do now?
Oh, Nemechek got into the 44 of Chris Wright and has gone around.
Better sit still. Those trucks are creeping around. Can't see. Look at that smoke.
Oh, wow. What an amazing job these drivers did. We're hearing maybe the 38 of Zane Smith may have touched Nemechek. I don't see a great deal of damage on the 4 truck.
And then you saw Majeski had to come to a complete stop, costing him several positions.
Nemechek was in that battle with Chandler Smith for that 3rd spot. Smith had wrestled it away, and they came up on the lap truck of Chris Wright.
Not too much damage there, but what about those tires? Only 13 to go. Does he stop and get a set here? Probably after that spin and burnout.
You know, I like the idea of stopping now. Go ahead and put tires on. Let's see. Does he get down all the way to the grass?
Yeah.
He does. He puts the left side tires in the grass. And I don't think that's what spun him, but the contact with the 44 of Chris Wright did. Michael, I think I'd put the tires on now and just ride around to the end of the stage, and then he's going to have track position unless other people do the same thing.
Yeah, I think getting down into the grass shot him up into the 44.
Yeah, that started the problem, Vince. He couldn't hold it down. We saw Hocevar earlier hit that grass and go sliding up the hill. but he's so fortunate that somebody just didn't clean that right front right off of that Yahoo truck.
No fault of Chris Wright there. He had nowhere to go. Nemechek couldn't get it turned down in time, and
wow.
Oh boy,
wow.
Ankrum nearly got into that right front, as you said. Zane Smith also narrowly missing.
I think it's the spotters telling him go high, telling all those drivers go high, go high, go high, and there was just barely one lane against the outside wall.
So maybe bad luck for Nemechek that he spins and loses all that track position, but good luck for him that he didn't get all that damage.
We're going to see some varying strategies here. Check out this onboard shot. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I'm telling you, you can't see anything, and that's evidence of it. He just drives into a cloud of smoke.
Did it hit the outside wall?
I don't think he had any damage.
I don't think he hit Nemechek at all. I don't see where he hit the outside wall either. So great job by Zane avoiding that.
But look at that move he just made into the top 5.
Caution's out. Do we come now, Mike?
Oh, it's too soon, right? But here's my point. Lawless Allen. Here's my point. Look at what Ben Rhodes is doing.
I know it.
And these crew chiefs are looking at that.
I think right now it would be a hard decision for Majeski and Finger. Right now, if I'm Eckes back in 13th, maybe even Chandler Smith, Crafton, I come now, put tires on.
Well, Chandler's rebounded nicely from that contact with Zane Smith. Zane's up to 22nd, but Chandler up to 14th, running some solid lap times. This is a replay here to see what happens to Lawless Allen. Very competitive night for Lawless, right in the middle of a skirmish, a scrum.
Just inside the top 20. A mess.
At least 4 wide.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, they just squeezed up on him and caught him in the left rear quarter.
And that's hard contact.
It is, against that inside wall, and that's concrete down there.
Concrete is undefeated.
More damage to Zane.
Right off the bumper of Zane Smith. That's what happens when you have problems. You get back there in those messes, as you called it.
Coming to the green, settle the finish at IRP.
And Gray is out in the lead.
Taylor Gray jumps to the front. Can Nemechek get there on the outside? No, Gray has taken the position.
Look at Majeski down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Look at John Hunter driving hard. John Hunter just spins him out.
Nemechek into Taylor Gray, and that's going to bring out the caution. Oh, my goodness. We didn't see the white, so we're going to re-rack them and do it again.
Look who's leading.
Zane Smith right up there.
How can you just turn the leader?
That's unfortunate.
I mean, Taylor Gray did a perfect restart, did everything by the book, and he just gets wrecked.
NASCAR overtime. Seems quite fitting on the return to IRP. Who's going to win it?
Oh, a great start by John Hunter that time.
Zane surges back side by side. Nemechek gets into the wall. Zane didn't give him a whole lot of room. Here comes Enfinger down the backstretch, battling with Ankrum for second. Enfinger gets the spot.
Boy, look at that thing. Look at those new tires on the bottom.
Enfinger on the inside now, challenging Zane Smith. The white flag is out. Grant Enfinger on the final lap closes the door on Zane Smith, and now Rhodes comes up to challenge Zane. Grant Enfinger entered the playoffs 9th out of 10 drivers. A subpar season, but he has turned it around in one start of the playoffs. Grant Enfinger wins at IRP. Wow. What a turn of events.
What a call, too, Vince, for you to that checker flag. You had me on the edge of my seat saying if he was going to pull it off, and that's exactly what Grant Enfinger did. What a great race.